everyone. So, at the request of my mom, she wanted me to show how I do my shepherd's pie. Now, I know that everybody has their own recipes, and that's fine. I'm just going to show you how I did it. And mine is kind of like a throw-together thing because we're going grocery shopping tomorrow, so we're kind of down to a few nitty-gritty items, as it were. So in this pot, Dutch oven, whatever you want to call it, I have already browned up some ground beef, extra lean. I added canned mushrooms. You could use fresh. This is just what we have on hand until we go grocery shopping tomorrow. I added some frozen bell peppers with onions and about a half pound, I guess, of mixed vegetables. And off to the side, I have my seasonings that I'm going to add to this. All this is ground peppercorns, Italian seasoning. Let me try to squeeze it through here. Some granulated garlic, onion powder, some thyme, and I thought some cumin might be an interesting flavor in here. Of course, you could use whatever spices you have on hand. This is shepherd's pie. It's very versatile. Off to the side, I already made some mashed potatoes. I mashed them with a little bit of butter, some salt and pepper, onion and garlic powder, and I crumbled some Parmesan cheese. So we'll just, instead of regular cheese, you know, Parmesan, whatever. I didn't add milk to this because I don't like the potato. Sometimes the mashed potato on shepherd's pie is way too runny for me, and it's because of the milk and if you overcook the potatoes. So I kind of barely undercooked these, and I just added some butter, and that was basically the only liquid that something liquidy that I added to it. So, okay. So my vegetables over here are right where I want them to be. Now this is just kind of throw-in type of thing. So I'm going to throw in all my spices. Give them a mix. Oh, and I'm also going to add some minced garlic. I'm a fan of minced garlic. It's just so quick and easy. So I'm going to throw the minced garlic in there. Now this is where it becomes kind of like a Heather recipe versus anybody else's. I'm going to add some Worcestershire. This is not the one that's a little different. I'm going to add some balsamic vinegar. Now balsamic vinegar is a sweeter type of vinegar. People will reduce it and put it over strawberries, add a little sugar to it. I like it just as it is, simply because it gives anything that you're cooking with it, just a nice body. I don't cook anything with alcohol, so any kind of vinegar, if you don't cook anything with alcohol, any type of vinegar will do as a replacement for this. And I find this a good substitution for a lot of recipes that call for alcohol. So, just a little tip. And then I'm going to add about a cup of low-sodium beef bouillon. I'm not going to get too technical. I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm not going to add this whole thing. So that's about a cup. And then from here, to thicken it all up, I'm going to add some cornstarch. Now you could add flour, you could add Wondra, which I know my mom has in her pantry right now. I'm just going to add about a teaspoon of cornstarch here. And I'm going to let this thicken up, and when I come back, I'll assemble this for you and show you how I do it. Hi guys, I forgot to add one more thing. It's kind of hectic here. The kids have a project going on upstairs, so they keep coming down asking questions and stuff. So we're kind of all over the place this Saturday. So what I had to do is I had to add another teaspoon of cornstarch to this because it just wasn't thickening up as I wanted it to. And I'm also going to add a couple of teaspoons of tomato sauce. Now, I'm not going to make this an Italian style, but the tomato, or tomatoes, marries very well with any kind of beef sauce that you make. I don't know exactly why. I know that it brightens up the flavors, it accentuates the beef flavors, it accentuates any kind of gravy that you may be making with beef. So, now, at this point, it's thick enough for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off the heat, and I always have a habit of making more than I need to. So, okay, that would be disastrous because I could see myself burning myself. So I'm going to start putting this mixture into my pie pan. You could use a casserole dish. This is a casserole, so I just thought I'd use my pie pan simply because I probably won't have enough product for one of my regular size casserole dishes. So I'm trying to get in the habit of cooking for 4 of us instead of about 85 of us. So, you know, my husband loves my cooking, but his goal in life is not to look like a bowling ball either. No offense to anybody there, it's just,
I'm just a skinny little guy.
That's it. You know, his tummy's only so big. And I'm the last person to judge bowling balls, I mean, you know. Let's see. You know what? I think I might just have just enough here. Oh my gosh, would you look at that, huh? This is the first time in a long time I've ever done this, where I've made just enough. Toby, are you impressed?
I am duly impressed.
Now, from here, I'm just going to take my mashed potatoes, and because they're kind of on the dry side of things, which is where I wanted them to be, they're going to be a little difficult getting out of the bowl. And I'm just throwing this on here. I may have to implement my husband's help to help me spread these. I never realized they were this combined. But okay, so I'm going to go away. I'm going to spread this around my pie pan, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's getting ready to go in the oven. Hi everybody, so this is what it looks like when it's getting ready to go in the oven. What I did is with a fork and a spoon I kind of chunked it up a little bit so that way it will get all brown and crumbly. You could put it in and preheat your broiler and put it under your broiler, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bake it for about 45 minutes at 350 simply because I like my potato really crisp, you know. You could throw it under your broiler, but I find that it doesn't crisp up as to my liking. But it's whatever you choose to do. So I'm just going to throw this in the oven for about 45 minutes.
I need a hand?
I probably do, and please don't clap.
I've got the camera in one hand and you in the other.
Okay, so I'll be back in about 45 minutes so Toby can do his taste test. Okay, everybody, so this is what 45 minutes does to a shepherd's pie. As you can see, I definitely needed the cookie sheet because it kind of went all over the place. So, Mom, this one's for you. I hope you like it. I hope Donnie likes it. Maybe even Roxy could have a bite. That's their dog. Okay, so now it's on to Toby's turn. And I'm going to give him a serving amount. I'm only going to give him a little bit He hasn't been feeling well. This nasty flu that's been going around. Okay, so until next time, guys, live, laugh, and love, and here's Toby.
All right. Like I said, I haven't been feeling the best over the last several days, but I tell you what, from our bedroom upstairs, I had my door closed, and then I opened it and started coming downstairs. It's like somebody hit me in the face with a 2x4 made out of shepherd's pie. This stuff, it smells outstanding, and I know how it's going to taste because I know Heather and the product she puts out. Let me get me a little veggie action. Cool that baby off. Ma, wish you were here. Woo! Like Jerry Reed, the old country singer, used to say, son, outstanding. See you next time. I'm going for more. Adios.